I'm with Chili Red Beats off-site from the usual Pop Austin Media Studios at the Chili Red Beats compound, should I say. How's life in 2021?
Oh man, it's great. It's great. Lovely. I'm enjoying it all.
That's great, man. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Austin. Yeah.
Okay, so Austin, born and raised?
Yep.
Okay. So did you play any sports? What kind of kid were you growing up?
I played Little League football when I was growing up, when we stayed in Dove Springs. Yeah. City championships.
Okay, what positions you play? Or positions at that level?
I played defensive end and left tackle.
Okay, both sides. That's where that's where the game starts at. The plays start at.
Right,
so that's where everything is built around. That's dope. So, what was the first artist or producers, maybe even a beat that you listened to, that stood out and made you a fan of theirs? They're like, you know what, that's something that I want to do.
Well, I've always been a fan of music, man. I think my first album was Houdini.
Okay.
I had a Houdini
Big
cassette.
Mouth. Big Mouth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I used to listen to it back to back on my Walkman, so that kind of was my first kickoff to really get into rap and whatnot, music. Yeah.
Cool. Do you have a favorite producer that you could think off the top of your head?
Oh yeah, Dr. Dre.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre, he's my idol. Yeah.
Do you remember your first beat, or one of your earliest beats, like the first beat you've ever made, experience that you've had with it?
Yeah. Well,
can you tell me about a story? Like maybe not. It don't have to be elaborate, but do you just remember like your first beat? What you was feeling like? Was it more like
my first real beat, as far as production wise, would have been a song we did called "Poppin' the Trunk," and that's when I met up with Salih and A-Shack Williams from Carnival Beats. He showed me how to work an EPS, and that was one of the first tracks I created on an EPS. Yeah.
Okay, cool. How were you feeling when you did? Like, was you immediately fall in love, or is it something that you had to work into? Like, okay.
Well, I've always knew how to work, around gadgets and instruments, beat machines. I was a DJ for a long time with T-Double before I got into producing. So, yeah.
Cool. So, how'd you get the name Chili Red Beats? Where'd that come from?
Well, it evolved from junior high. In junior high, when I DJ'd for T-Double, we were Dope Melody, I was Chili Fresh. And then when me and my boy Tim hooked up and carried on Dope Melody, I got a friend named Jerry who actually gave me the name Chili Red, because I'm a red guy. So
okay.
And so that has stuck with me ever since, Chili Red.
Cool, I like the name.
And then I just throw the beats on the end of it, because that's what I do.
Chili Red is catchy.
Yeah.
He does. The beats are dope. We're a big fan of your beats. It's one of the reasons why, of course, we're interviewing you. So, So you were part of establishing the hip-hop scene in Austin. Talk about some of the early hip-hop days out there.
Oh, man, the early hip-hop?
Out here.
Well, it was rough, man. We had to get it out of the mud and kind of create an atmosphere for hip-hop down here, because it really wasn't too much going on for us down here. And then we were transitioning from, the breakdancing era and whatnot. So it was us, Dope Melody, and a bunch of local artists, the Fellas and the Project Crew, and Candy Fresh and all of those. We got together and started throwing our own hip hop shows to kind of build a little fan base and get some recognition, be heard. Yeah.
Cool, interesting. What about the current state of the scene now? You have any thoughts about it? Has it grown?
Oh yeah, it's grown a lot. It's grown a lot, but it's also been watered down. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough originality going on these days. You know, you're too busy trying to sound like somebody else who has already made it. And so, you know, you're cutting your creativity in half already. But Austin has blown up as far as when it comes to the local. There's a lot more now for local artists going on than it was when I was coming up. Yeah.
Do you have any artists, like, it can be one or two off the top of your head, that stay away from doing the traditional, sounding like everybody else, copycat, doing their own thing?
Yeah, I know a lot of artists because I work on several projects with a bunch of artists here in Austin, and you know, they stand on their own, they do their own thing, you know, create their own lane. So it's quite a few artists here in Austin that, you know, it's a lot of talent here. It just hasn't been discovered yet.
Exactly, I say that all the time. So, talk to us about the Money, Power, Respect project.
Ooh, Money, Power, Respect. Well, it started from, I had a birthday jam recently. I was celebrating my birthday party, and somebody was telling me, man, you ought to do a mixtape. You ought to do a mixtape. And I was like, you know what? I had like 200 beats made up. So I said, yeah, I'm going to do a project. And so I reached out to all the artists who I work with or who have recorded, you know, here in my studio, whatever. And I uploaded a folder full of beats, let all the artists pick, and we went straight to work.
Cool. So the best ones happen. Going straight to work.
Yeah.
Put some beats on and just rock.
Yeah.
So Corona shut down the world in 2020. How was your experience with that?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. That whole year has been rough. Not just with Corona, but with everything. I lost a brother and a sister this year.
Oh, dang.
Like a month apart, and a bunch of friends, and you know, just it's been crazy. But through it all, I stayed dedicated to this music, man, to try to push through and you know, try to build something, leave a legacy for my kids, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you staying strong, man, and putting out that good music, man. Appreciate it. So,
yeah.
Prayers for your family, man. Sorry to hear that. Did you get the vaccine?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So did I. Made sure I got that thing as soon as I could, man.
Yeah, I had to get it, man. I wasn't taking no chances.
Good. Me neither. I can't at all. I was like, might as well. It's out there. It's free. Might as well get it. Well, man, it was good talking with you. Thanks for having us by.
Already.
You got any plugs, any shout outs you want to do to end off the interview?
Yeah.
I'll let you take it home, man.
Let me see. I'd like to give a shout out to my girl, Crystal. You know, she been holding it down, helping me do this music thing and keeping the house straight while I pursue my dreams and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my artists that come through the studio, Strange Days, the Strange One, you know what I'm saying? John Robinson, MBE, Riri, Young Free, you know what I'm saying? Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of artists on this mixtape that I want to give a salute to. All the females did their thing on the track. Beware, Remedy, you know what I'm saying? Misdemeanor, you know, and y'all go check out that mixtape, man. It's the hottest thing in the city right now. You know what I'm talking about? And it got one more coming right behind it. Yeah, part 2. Yeah.